Hi, Wonder Women. Sometimes it lets me invite and sometimes, yeah, like, that's it. So as soon as we get some leaders in here, I will have them. Hi, guys. I'm here with Beth. We're at the airport. We are, oh my gosh, today was amazing. When you guys get in here, say hello. Who's in here right now? Wendy, Keisha, can you guys hear us? Is the volume okay? I just ate. My lipstick's all janky.
Mine is too.
Can you hear us okay? Is the volume
Lori.
okay?
Hey, guys. Jazzy.
Hi, Jazzy. Because I don't want the,
Tara.
I don't want to, like, have the speaker too open because I don't want it to pick up music and then us go into Facebook jail. So, okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, good. So, while we're waiting for a couple more people to pop on, can someone be an inviter? If someone could, hi Amanda. If someone could, I love you, B word. Oh Amanda, I wish I would have seen you, girlfriend. It was amazing. Yes, this was incredible. I think what this really was, we're at an airport. We're at a restaurant in the airport,
Mommy.
having a drink before we fly out. But this was more. I mean, convention was amazing.
Yes.
Like, I think convention should be your number one. If you had to pick like
Live
one
event.
if you had to pick one live training event to go to, it's convention. Like, hands down. Do you know what I'm saying? But anytime there's a live Younique training close to you, get there. Okay, the ticket was what, $50?
Yep.
The ticket was $50 to go to this training, and it was so much more intimate than convention. I met so many more people because it's a smaller group of people and you're confined to like one room. Like, it was pretty pimp. It was a pretty pimp training. And the girls that spoke were Black status leaders. Aside from Bree, they were Black status leaders that I don't follow, you know? Like, I don't follow them. They were like fresh to death peeps, and it was amazing. You're amazing, Amanda. You're a Black status. You are a Black status. We're all Black status. If you think it, you will be it. Yes. I learned that from this sexy bee up in here. But so Beth and I wanted to, and look, Erica's here too. Whoop, whoop. We wanted to share with you our number one takeaway. This isn't going to be a crazy long live. So many tasty nuggets. If you haven't seen yet, I shared the trainings. I live streamed the trainings. If you didn't get to watch them, that's cool. But I'm telling you, like, I've heard, you paid to get there and you set time aside to get there. And I know some of us can't afford to, fly to Atlanta and, whatever. But I feel like everyone deserves to hear the trainings that we got. They were incredible. So I wanted to live stream them. So if you missed them, that's cool. If you didn't get to watch all of them and only one, that's cool. But I'm telling you guys, these trainings were bananas. So all you have to do is search here on the team page, #EmpowerYOU training. And you can pull up all those videos because they were all incredible for their own, like, with their own, like, backbone to it. So Beth and I want to share our...
She's going to head.
Are you leaving?
I think it's 7:48.
All right. I love you.
I left $20.
Wonder Woman, say bye to Erica. She's freaking
Bye, guys.
incredible.
Listen, it was really good. Listen to the nuggets.
Listen to the nugs.
Love you.
Listen to the nugs. So we're going to each share our favorite... Yes, please do, Amanda.
Yes.
I love you. Stop. We're going to snuggle. We're going to snuggle in January. So I want to share my favorite takeaway. There were a bunch of them. There were a bunch of takeaways. But my favorite takeaway out of the whole thing was, oh my gosh, which one did I decide I was going to talk about? Because there were a bunch. Which one? Oh, was Rob. Rob Morris talked. And I've heard Rob Morris talk. Big spoon. I've heard Rob Morris talk. I heard him talk at Unified. I heard him talk on the incentive trip last year with Derek. And then I heard him at Purple Status Retreat. And then I heard him again in Punta Cana. So I've heard Rob talk so many times, you guys. Those of you that don't know, Rob Morris is our wellness. Actually, he got a promotion. He was so excited.
Culture.
He's the VP of Culture and Community. That's his new title. But he was brought into Younique as a wellness coach to get people in shape, run the gym, and all that kind of stuff. And Rob is known because he was with, those of you that don't know Rob, he was a Colt. He was an Indy Colt and won a Super Bowl with Peyton. I mean, I prefer Eli, but he won with Big Bro. He won with Big Bro Manning. He won a Super Bowl. And 2 years after his Super Bowl, he was checked into a mental institution for addiction. And he's been struggling with demons for a very, very long time, you guys. And when, this kind of fell into his lap and he started building a new community with the people at Younique, he's like this huge football player, like massive dude, like ripped, bald head, big old goatee. He's very intimidating to see because he's just beautiful. I love him. But he's just beautiful. He's the biggest teddy bear. Yes. He's the biggest teddy bear on the planet. And something he said that popped out more than any other, than most I just love them all. Yeah. We're going to talk about all of them throughout the next week. But something that he said was, you have to be vulnerable to be relatable. And that's something that we've kind of touched on and talked back and forth about in this team page. And you have to be vulnerable to be relatable. And he goes, if you want to know what I mean, he goes, there were 1,000 women in this room, right? So 1,000 of us crammed together for 8 hours today. And he goes, how many guys out there, how many of you have won Super Bowl before? Woo, put your hands up. He goes, how many can relate to me? Woo, Super Bowl trophy winners. Yeah. And nobody raised their hand. And then he goes, how many of you out here struggle with self-worth and think you're not enough and don't deserve what you have? Every single hand went up in that room. And he goes, that is being relatable by being vulnerable. He goes, when you let people, that's the cutest little dog I've ever seen. Guys, look at this little dog. Look at that dog. Stop. I would eat it. I'm not going to eat a dog, but it's tiny. So that was like the one thing Rob said was he was just like,
share that.
Share
your vulnerability.
Your vulnerability. Share it. Because I guarantee you there's someone out there that will relate to you because they're dealing with the same demons. They're dealing with the same past, the same struggles. Like, it was incredible. And like Breeze, like I was moved by Breeze. I was moved by Lauren's trainings. Like, just like so many of them for different reasons, like really just popped out. But when he did that demo and he talked about the Super Bowl and then was like, oh, how many people here struggle with this? I just said, stop. I was like, that is perfect. Because how many people are going to relate to you because you like doing a wing or you like doing smoky eyes? How many people are going to relate to you? Not everybody. But if you put yourself out there and you relate to someone on some reason, like our freaking Lyft driver today. I'll let Beth tell that story. She's incredible. She's going to be a Wonder Woman. Just watch. Bethy planted that seed, baby. But if you open yourself up and become vulnerable and you let someone in and you let them relate to you, they're going to trust you. And when they trust you, then they'll buy makeup from you. But if they don't trust you and they don't know you and you say, oh my God, buy this palette, buy this kudos, and they don't trust you, they're not going to buy anything from you. So like opening yourself up and being vulnerable and being relatable is...
So you're a terrible cook.
Perfect.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Go live and say, I suck at cooking.
Yes.
I cannot cook to save my life.
But these people need to eat.
Yeah.
I need to feed these
I need
people.
to fill these tiny humans that live in my house without jobs. I need to feed them.
Yeah.
Or I will get taken away.
Right.
So I found this recipe on the Tasty app, and I'm gonna try it for you guys. It's either gonna be delicious or it's gonna be a disaster. But I figured you guys come along for the ride. Open yourself up. Let them into your life. Let them see what you deal with because they're gonna go, oh my God, I hate cooking too.
Yeah.
Me too.
But look.
And then they're gonna want that recipe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So Beth.
Okay.
Beth's favorite part.
So my biggest nugget. There were a lot of nuggets. Today, guys. We can't stress it enough. But my biggest nugget that came away from today was to live out our mission every single day.
Every day.
Every single day.
Mission first. Always.
And by living out the mission, I'm going to get super emotional just because it's crazy. But by living out the mission, by uplifting, empowering, validating not only other women, ourselves.
That was huge.
How are we going to be relatable to be able to uplift and empower other people? And that mission is all based on the Younique Foundation. And as soon as we lose sight of what we do, we are more than mascara. Lash Fairies, I talked to you guys about this today. I messaged you. We are so much more than mascara. We always say it, but we need to constantly talk about it. That this is so much more than mascara. That every single purchase goes to the Younique Foundation to help survivors of childhood sexual abuse.
And it's not that the money of the product goes to there.
No, it's our voice.
It's our voice. It's sharing that and making that trend, you know?
That the percentages that Val shared on her wall earlier is absolutely crazy.
Will you say them just in case they didn't see it?
So
That's fantastic.
Chris and Shailene were up at the stage. Chris does Defend Innocence, and Shailene, the Younique Foundation. Shalane, sorry. They work together. So they said that only 20% of the survivors who come through the retreat are presenters. That means 80% of them are not presenters.
Yeah.
And 25% of that 80 hear about the Younique Foundation.
From us, from you.
From us sharing hashtags, their Younique Foundation, the Defend Innocent Project, all of it.
I always try to share a Younique Foundation post once a day. On my personal wall, I always try to share directly from the Younique Foundation. The Younique Foundation I have as a See First on my Facebook page. And I always try. So every day, I always see it. It reminds me that that's why we do what we do. And I share that directly from their site onto the wall. And I let people know, like, this is really why we do what we do.
Sarah, our heartstrings, we cried. We
cried
so
hard today. And we still look pretty good.
I know.
We still look pretty
damn
good. We still look pretty good.
We look pretty damn good. We also have the anniversary palette on our faces. So,
Oh,
FYI.
which I need to talk to you guys about that too. Like, it's bananas.
So we talk like 20 childhood sexual abuse affects 20% of our population. 20% of our population. They said that in our group of 1,000 people, that means 250 of the women in the room have been affected.
Shalane lost it at that point. Like, she looked at the 1,000 of us and she goes, that statistic means that 250 of us in this room have been sexually assaulted as children.
So we need to constantly remember to live the mission every single day.
Oh, you clean it? Sorry.
We need to live the mission every single day, and we need to always, always, always talk about the Younique Foundation and why Younique even came about. And Younique came about because of the Younique Foundation and the mission.
That was the Younique Foundation was conceived before a single product or a single vision
plan,
anything was designed. The foundation was conceived well before anything. And if you lead with the mission at your heart and you lead with the foundation, knowing that what you do makes a huge difference, you guys. So they were collecting donations today from all of us at EmpowerYOU in Atlanta. Just donations, bring a package. Okay, first of all, we were everywhere we go, that Strength of Why that's happening right now. The Strength of Why is something that we're doing every time there's an EmpowerYOU or an event that Younique is doing, like a corporate event at. They find some type of charity where they can where they can donate, and that's where Strength of Why, that hashtag Strength of Why, was born. And so here in Atlanta, there was a charity called My Sister's House, right? Mm-hmm. My Sister's House, and it's for children, for women and children without homes that they can come. It's basically like a homeless shelter, but it's not like a permanent residence. It's kind of like, when you need a little extra love, or if you're stuck in a situation, you can come here, kind of thing. It's like a mission, kind of. Yeah. You guys, we brought enough product, like diapers and toilet paper and toiletries and wipes and gift cards and undergarments. We brought 1,000 of us brought enough to supply women staying at My Sister's House for 6 months, probably more. That's how much stuff. And that just goes to show, this company makes a difference, okay? The mascara is great. The makeup's amazing. The commissions and the bonuses and the trips, that's amazing. That's a perk for being a voice and sharing that we are not just kick-ass makeup. We are way more than that. And we make a difference. And when you put a bunch of women in one area at the same time, there's going to be some strength there. It's going to be ridiculous. And about the Younique Foundation, do you want to tell them what happened with the Younique Foundation?
So
with donations?
The Younique Foundation, those of you who have been to convention, you know that we had, I was I Am, I Will, the charm. And if we brought things, then we could get a charm. So they had a Younique Foundation thing set up again. And they had a donation set. And if you made a donation, you got the charm. And you could take a picture with Shailene. Shailene? Is that what I'm saying?
Shalane.
Shailene.
Shailene is the one that was struggling with breast cancer.
Oh.
That's
okay.
the other sister.
Shalane.
Shalane, yeah.
So, at like at lunchtime,
So we had like 4 breaks today.
at like lunchtime, they said, oh my gosh, we can't thank you enough. It takes $2,800 to put one survivor through the retreat. And right now we're like 70% there to being able to send one more. So if you guys, feel the need,
They were like just
to
$2
open your
donation,
heart.
$1 donation, whatever you can do.
And at the end, they called Shailene up, Shalane, and she said, "You guys are so amazing. You donated enough to send two survivors through the retreat.
Not one, 2.
Not one, 2. 2. In 8 hours, 1,000 women collectively were able to send 2 survivors through. That's 28, 40, what is it?
$5,600. So $5,600 was donated just from the people at EmpowerYOU today. So 2 survivors are now funded to go to the retreat. Like, those of you that weren't around, excuse me, those of you that weren't around during convention this year in New Orleans, the kudos that was announced. Those of you that don't remember the kudos was a beautiful Younique Foundation kudos, an exclusive kudos, and they announced at convention that all proceeds from that kudos would go directly to the Younique Foundation to fund survivors to go to the retreat. And because of just selling a kudos, we got 1,000 women to go in. So it takes $2,800. I don't have do you have a calculator? It takes $2,800 to put one survivor into the retreat for free. Because you don't pay. You get yourself to Utah, and they take care of transportation. They take care of the therapy. All the activities, your food with like top great chefs. So $2,800, and we sent 1,000 people.
So that would be $28,000.
No. $2,800.
Math is not my forte. She's the math guy.
$2,800 to send one, and we got 1,000 there. Oh, my pen's dying. There we go. 1,000. So 1, 2, 3, 0, 0, 8, 2, which means $2.8 million.
Oh, Maria's got it there.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Maria.
$2.8 million we raised by selling makeup to help women get the help they need. So, like, when you think about that right there, that's more than makeup. And that kudos was amazing. I wear those products all the time, and I can't wait for Metallic Splurge. I'm with D on that. Metallic Splurge has got to be coming.
It's got to be coming.
It's got to be coming. Metallic Splurge has got to be coming.
That would be a great nameable product.
But yeah, so those were our favorite nuggets. And one of my favorite quotes, my favorite quote of the whole week or the whole day. We were here for a day.
A day.
Yours, same quote. You know what I'm going to say. My favorite quote out of all the trainings, and I'm going to spend this whole week sharing more nuggets in like single topics.
Yeah.
Okay, for you guys. I want to do live trainings like all this week, every single night or every single morning, just to like share what I learned, what we learned. So maybe we'll alternate topics. Okay. We'll go back and forth. That's cool. But my favorite quote was, "It takes all kinds of women to help all kinds of women." So when you're thinking you need to compare yourself to Kelly Rose Sarno, to Amanda Lawrence, to myself, to Beth, no. Everyone's journey is different. Enjoy the journey, okay? It could take you a week to go yellow. It could take you a year to go yellow. Enjoy it. Know that what you're doing is for a good cause and for a good reason. And enjoy that you're making a difference, okay? Because it takes all kinds of women to help all kinds of women. So there's room for everybody. It's not like the top is already full and now they're just filling in the second level. No, there's no cap. There's no top. People just keep going like this up top. People go high. Like, there's no top. There's no top. And I got to tell you, last night I was honored enough to go to this dinner with all Black Status presenters. It was pretty fancy sauce.
Fancy pants.
But I knew 2 of them. That's it. I knew 2 Black Status presenters out of 40. So I was forced into this tiny little dining room at this nice restaurant, and I was late. You know, what you do. So I showed up like 10, 15 minutes late, and I walked into a room, and I saw these women, and I was expecting to be like nervous and like kind of like, oh gosh, like I don't want to see, like what am I going to say to them, like da-da-da-da. And instead, I hung out with some badass chicks. They were so cool. They were so relatable. One girl gave me a ride in her Denali. Like, she was like, does anyone need a ride back to the hotel?
And she presented today.
Yeah, Kayla Penrod. So I was like worried, like, oh my God, what am I going to say to this person? They're like unique, famous, and blah, 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 blah. And then like last night, a girl that I was hanging out with, having a drink, having dinner with, was like, do you want to ride back to the hotel? I've got room in my car. And like me and Victoria and Lauren were like, yeah, sure, thanks, that's awesome. And we all jumped in, and as I was getting out, I was like, sweet Denali, bro. Like, I got in. And then like they announced her as a speaker today, and I was like, I'm such an asshole. That was Kayla Penrod. And I was just like, I treated her like she was just a normal person, because guess what? She is a normal person. She is a normal person. They're all normal people. Are there some that think their shit don't stink and they think they're a celebrity? Yeah. But you know what? They're all normal people.
I approached Lauren Brooks after.
She's fantastic. I'm going to get her to talk to you guys, because you need to hear her speak.
Because girlfriend and I need to be BFFs. So I was like, I'm going to walk up to her, and Val was, I don't know, doing whatever. Because I don't need a babysitter. I don't need a babysitter.
She was my bodyguard this week.
I don't need no babysitter.
She was my bodyguard.
But I went up to her, and I was like, can I have a selfie with you? Like, because your Snapchat blew my mind.
Bye, thank you.
Blew my mind. And she was like, yeah, girl, and like pulled me in.
She was amazing.
Like, not like, oh, okay. Like, I literally sat down next to her, and I was like, listen. And she was like, yeah, totally. You need to be in Snapchat. You need to be in Snapchat like yesterday. And I took a selfie with her, and she was like, oh my God, you look so cute. Yeah. And I was like, stop it, you're Black Status. Like,
she was
you're
bomb.
Amazing.
I told her, I said, I'm gonna stay in touch with you and message you and Facebook stalk you.
Yes.
Like, she's gonna come.
This is us,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got all my stuff over here. If you just want to grab your bags. Yeah, you can clear everything else. Thank you so much. But yeah, it's all about, and you know, we can't be scared. And we're going to wrap this up here in like 2 seconds, because I think Beth has to go to her flight, and then I have to go down to my terminal and find a bar to sit at and get work done. I got my freaking purple planner out here at the I can't stop. I can't stop. And that's the last thing I want to end on is, don't think of yourself as a unique girl. Don't think of yourself as, I sell makeup.
I just sell makeup. Do not say that.
Don't ever say that.
Ever.
Don't ever say that. Because this is bigger. This is so much more than makeup, you guys. And Derek got up and talked, you know, he showed all the pictures of, you know, this is our 5th year anniversary this month. Cheers to 5 years. And big things are happening this month. And he shared, like, it took Avon, what?
More than 50 years.
It took Avon 50 plus years to become a $500 million company.
And it took Mary Kay.
It took Mary Kay, what?
Exactly 50 years.
Exactly 50 years to become a $500 million company. We did it in less than 5. We did it in less than 5 years. And this is just the beginning.
We're still a baby.
This is just the beginning, you guys. And I loved when they were like, they asked him, so Derek just spoke in Barcelona at a Coty convention, teaching all the people under the umbrella of Coty, which is like Marc Jacobs, Revlon, CoverGirl. Like, he had to go, oh, hey, welcome back.
Oh,
did you get delayed again?
Slightly, and my charger.
Oh.
You're fine. I have times. And I was so frustrating putting my beer,
So-
but it's like just happened yesterday.
So, like, the one thing that Derek said was, you know, they asked him at this Coty meeting in Barcelona, they said, hey, did you,
I don't want to interrupt.
did you, oh, no, we'll just take a check, honey. Yeah.
How was your check?
Just one. I'll put on my card. And then, so they asked Derek at this meeting, like, what, do you compare yourself to Mary Kay and to, oh, thanks, girlfriend, I love you. Do you compare yourself to Mary Kay and Avon? And he was like, no, not at all, because we're something completely different. But I'm so grateful that they paved the way
For us.
for, like, direct sales and for us. Like, and I thought that was so badass. That was so badass. That was so badass. I could go on and on and on because there were so many nuggets, but we're going to go.
So many good nuggets.
We're going to go because Bethy has to
Go.
go catch her flight and I have to go get work done. But you guys, bottom line is be you and be so ridiculously proud that you are part of something like this, because this company, you guys, this company, the people that work at corporate, 95% of the Black status leaders in this company, they are incredible, and they are all here to help you succeed, okay? The only person standing in the way between you and success, or you and your goal, or you and Black status, or whatever you want, is you. That's it. Let go of those limitations. Let go of those I can't, I'm never gonna be. She did this, I didn't do that. Let it all go. Let it go, because
She didn't do this for me. I didn't have that.
because
Where is that?
your success has nothing to do with your upline. It has nothing to do with your sponsor
Or your downline.
or your downline or your network. It has to do with you, and what are you going to do to make sure that you get what you deserve. That's all it comes down to. That's all it freaking comes down to. So I love you guys so much. I miss you guys. I cannot wait to get back. I'm going to be doing a weekly, I haven't picked a day yet. I might do a poll in the group to see what days are best for the majority of the team and try to get it on those days. But I want to do a weekly Rockstar Zoom where it'll be open to the entire team. Anybody can join the Zoom. Those of you that don't know what Zoom is, it's like Facebook Live, but everybody that clicks the link and joins into Zoom,
It's a video conference.
it's a video conference call. So everybody can do it. And I think I want to pick a day and do a weekly Rockstar Zoom where we just get in there, and I want to shout out the leaders in different areas. I want to shout out awesome things that I've seen you guys doing, because I'm in all y'all's team pages. I'm in a lot of you guys' beauty groups. I'm friends with most of you guys, like a lot of you guys on Facebook. So I want to recognize and acknowledge your hard work when you're doing the things, because the results don't matter. The results will come. But I want to start really uplifting you guys and validating you working your business. So I want to do a weekly Rockstar Zoom, I think. And it would be a quick 15, 20 minute thing, once a week. I just want to shout out the people that are doing good things and talk about what they did. And if they're in the call, awesome, maybe have them talk about it too. So keep an eye out for that. I will pick a day. I'll probably do a poll to see what days are best, and then decipher which day we should just go for it. But then I'll upload the Zoom into the team page, so if you can't make it, you can at least see and hear who's doing awesome. So I love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. I'm so glad Beth was here. I told her, I said, anytime you can get to a live training, I'm I don't want to miss another EmpowerYOU. This was fantastic. They gave us free product. They gave us swag.
We got a pillow.
We got freaking sequin pillow, a unique sequin pillow that will never be available in the shop. I'm
Ever.
sorry, guys, and I will
Sorry.
not give it away as an
But not
incentive.
sorry.
That's mine.
It's
It's going to be in the office. It's in my office from now on. But we got swag. We got exclusive stuff. I met amazing women, made many connections, and I want to start doing trainings in different states.
Guys,
I want to
an
travel and just do trainings.
EmpowerYOU was $50.
It was $50. It was
I
honestly.
sold mascara as quick as I could.
Yeah, she was
to go
how
on
many
my
mascaras do I
purple
have to sell to pay for my ticket?
for my $50 ticket?
And I came from Orlando. My flight was $130 round trip.
Mine was
My
more
flight. I
expensive.
could have driven. I could have driven from Orlando.
I
But
could have driven from Virginia. Sam.
Yeah. All right, ladies. We love you. We love you. We love you. She's going home. I'm coming home. And I will post in the team page later tonight for a poll to find out the best day. Hope you guys are amazing, and happy weekend. And I will talk to you guys later. Love you guys.